Here we go. Today we have the first ever interview with Mia Santoro, who was an unnamed juvenile co-defendant in the 2016 case involving Tay-K, where one man was killed and another was shot during a home invasion robbery. This is a very complicated story involving kids, drugs, sex trafficking, money, and ultimately multiple murders. And this is the first time that somebody from the case is sitting down and telling the whole story. So Mia, thank you so much for coming to VladTV.
Thank you, Vlad.
Well, during this time, you're living with your grandmother?
Yes.
I guess the question is, why do you go back? You have a place to live.
So everybody asked this question, and this was like a really big question for everybody, you know, like the DAs and the judge, like, in everybody's mind, they think that, have you ever seen the movie Taken?
Yeah.
People think that you physically have to be stolen from your home or tied to a bed or in handcuffs, or you have to have a gun to your head 24/7 for you to be, you know, forced to do something or taken back to the people who are initially hurting you. Well, when you're a 12, 13, 14, 15-year-old little girl, you don't have the mindset of, you know, I'm 24 years old right now. Nobody could do that to me today. I know how to ask for help. I understand what they're doing is wrong. I know that there's resources out there that help me. When you're 12 and 13 and 14 years old and you're getting raped by older people that you feel you're comfortable with, your parents aren't paying you attention, your grandma works 2 jobs, you know, you don't want to burden her or make her feel like, you know, I'd already got sent to my grandma's house. If something's going wrong at my grandma's house and these are the people who live next door and down the street from her, then where are they going to send me now? In this mental institution, my mom came and visited me. And, you know, mental institutions, when they have kids that are bad or they think you're a nutcase, you know, they pump you up with a bunch of drugs. So I just went from being with these people who pumped me up with a bunch of drugs and was raping me and making me go to strip clubs, now to a mental institution where they're pumping me up with drugs. My mom and I haven't come out and like told this full story because there's so many layers to it and there's so much that happened, and I've seen what the internet says and I know how people react in the comments, and I see people say like, oh, she's a white girl, she got white privilege, she got out. You know, that's not what happened, and I'm here to tell the real story about what everything happened, because nobody looked at me as a victim.